Children's Miracle Cup winner, the Silver City Strangler, taking on world-class Eric St. Clair. What? Look at the guns on Silver City Strangler.
And this is the return. We haven't saw him since what? Miracle on the
We
Mountain?
have not seen him since June of 2013.
And
we are now in January 15th of 2014.
And oddly enough, the WVCW Nation, they pick and choose certain characters that they just gravitate towards.
You know what? I'm sure there's going to be a lot of talk tonight on the Nerdy 30 podcast about the Silver City
the
Strangler.
return of, yeah, absolutely there will be. And, you know, the Children's Miracle Cup winner, the Silver City Strangler.
The first ever Children's Miracle Cup winner.
You know, and he did put him down. Now, listen, the Silver City Strangler in the corner here, feeling the effects of that huge scoop slam.
And the crowd's behind Silver City, and I don't know why. And I think it's kind of perturbed Eric St. Clair. But let's make a point. Before this match actually got started, J.C. Dice Jr. was the one that came out and said that he is facing Silver City Strangler. But Silver City was not out here to collect the bounty.
No, he's just here to challenge him to a good athletic contest. And he's got him up in what looks to be an airplane spin like. Oh, and he's got him going around with that airplane spin, around and around and around. Oh, wow. And Silver City's head just smacking on that mat.
An inversion of the Cesaro swing there by Eric St. Clair.
Yeah, that was the St. Clairian swing. And Strangler's dizzy. I guess would be
Strangler
the best.
is definitely a little loopy in there in the ring.
Plus, he's dizzy. He's always loopy.
Yeah, well, that's true. He's our modern-day Dexter.
Yes. And it looks like St. Clair's ready for a huge splash.
Big splash onto the tiny Strangler.
Now, here's the question.
You know what? I think Eric St. Clair needs to take the Strangler out to the buffet with him. Get that boy some food.
Do you think he would allow him to eat, or would he just take his food too?
I don't know. So we have the referee go for the cover, and he was able to see the foot on the rope. 2 count there by
that 70s ref.
That
70s ref, as the fans have dubbed him officially. So St. Clair shooting him into the ropes for an Irish whip. Goes right to the sleeper hold.
T.J. Butler.
That 70s ref.
T.J. Butler is his name. I was just told.
And Silver City looks to be fading. That silver looks to be fading to a darker shade of non-metallic.
Well, it's definitely not turning gold.
No.
That is for sure. That's the Silver City
Strangler.
Look at this! What a move! Silver City Strangler out of nowhere.
And the Strangler may turn to his more vicious side here. You know, maybe he's been off training since we saw him.
Hey, I tell you what, he threw out a lot of people in that Battle Royal. If you have not seen it, you need to buy the Miracle on the Mountain 3 DVD. Get in touch with us via Facebook at facebook.com/WVCWTV. Put your order in and then pick it up at any television that you may come to. Speaking of television, our next one, our next event is in Alderson this Saturday night, January 18th, so make sure you come out to that.
St. Clair going crazy with those Mongolian chops in the corner. Oh, right to the claw hold.
And, of course, stay tuned to the Facebook page for all of other upcoming events again. As we see the claw hold there, this could be it for the Silver City Strangler, and it is, as Eric St. Clair is there with your winner.
Wrestling fans, this is Mr. Number One George South. You know, I've been in this wrestling business for over 40 years, and I'm here to invite all of you great wrestling fans. If you haven't got it yet, there's not many of you left, the second greatest book ever written, Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. Go to georgesouth.com, order yours today. Get a free autographed picture with it. Thank you.
I am completely excited to get the chance to call this historic match. We are getting the finale of what has been one of the best feuds in WVCW.
Oh!
Oh, and
three.
look at
There we
this.
go. There we go.
Wow.
Daniel Halen with is it extra cardio in the gym? Is it you lift that extra pound? What is it?
You know, I would have to think it's a combination of things. I think
Here we have 25 more minutes.
Oh.
25 more minutes, and it's still 1-0. It's still a real close call here. Big monkey flip right there by Daniel Halen.
Strategizing there, but oh man,
Knocks the man
landing
down.
on
right
that
there.
ring apron's a lot harder than landing in the center of the ring because that's the hardest part of the ring right there.
Sure is. As Kurt Taylor comes in with
Oh!
this big senton right onto the inside of Kurt. Daniel Halen goes for the double one.
No,
So
no,
two count there.
And I don't know if you can see that at home or not. The camera may have actually caught a great view of it. Yeah, handed off what looked to be a wrench.
He just handed him a wrench.
Hey, but look at this.
Now here
Daniel
comes
Halen
Daniel
comes
Halen.
flying.
Oh!
Oh! Wow!
Top rope
Wow!
maybe
Oh,
no. Kurt Taylor pushes the man off.
Hey, let's not forget that wrench.
Yeah,
in the
he's
arm
loaded
pad.
that wrench in the arm pad there.
Oh!
Right across the chin of Daniel Halen goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3
And
with
that-
that illegal object into the arm pad. Because a big
Oh!
body block.
And look at this. He's calling for that spear.
Here he comes with that spear.
Oh, no.
Kurt Taylor shoves him off into the turnbuckle. Kurt Taylor needs to take full advantage.
Oh, the holy diver. He hits him with the holy diver.
As he hits him down. 1,
Oh,
2,
that's nice with that
3.
double
There he
arm
goes.
Trap,
Oh.
rolling.
Is he going to tap
surfboard.
out here?
And look at this. Look at the way his body is just
Right
wrenched
here.
open there.
Look at this. Oh, and get Kurt Taylor into a submission
Oh,
move.
wow.
Kurt Taylor doesn't know this, but his foot is just inches from the rope.
Oh, and is that the Dyke spike?
I think it was the Dyke spike. As we go for
Using
cover
his
1, 2,
He
3,
got
right
the win
there.
with the JC Dyke,
Minutes of
Dyke
this match.
spike. So mathematically, what would you say the ratio is? Oh, it catches him on the.
The ratio
Oh!
is, I think he
And
may
look
have a
at that.
pinfall right
He
here.
got
1,
an Michinoku
2,
driver.
3, right there.
Borrowing
Now,
Hojo's
see,
move.
Daniel Halen right there.
And look at that fire. He's coming alive.
After Kurt Taylor took all his attention to us there a few minutes ago.
Oh, and I saw this before, Eric. I want you to watch the strength here. As he just
Oh,
wrenches the
he
guy.
lifts him up over into the
he's trying to
ring.
get him in
And
that- Oh, look
there's
at that.
another submission move by Kurt Taylor. Daniel
Oh,
Halen is
Halen's
down
down
on his
it.
knees.
That's draining the knee. Look at that, because that move is brilliant. Because not only are you got the guy's arm trapped, you got the guy's head trapped, but for a few moments, that guy has to support your weight.
Underneath the rope. What a call by referee Cody
He may
Green.
have actually been saved by that call. Oh! And look at this. Rolls right into that.
Over this time. As Kurt Taylor goes,
Got him in one, like a Koji clutch
as
there.
Kurt Taylor goes for the move once again, and look where his feet are now. He's making sure they're not knowing that
Bottom
he's
rope,
down
left
by
side.
at least 1 to tie, 2 to win.
Whoa! Goes for that, but no, up. Pump handle into.
A,
Oh! Big power slam.
a big slam there, a big shoulder running power slam there. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
That's the tie. That's the tie.
They have tied it up. What's going to
3 to
happen?
3.
We have less than 90 seconds. As Kurt Taylor comes off, is he going to go with the running power slam?
But
No.
wait, no. Oh,
Could
is
this be a
gonna
tombstone
Tombstone
power driver?
driver?
Tombstone power driver by Halen. We go for a cover. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Halen is up.
Daniel Halen takes the
Halen is
lead.
up.
I don't know what's happening here. What's this? Holy diver!
Holy diver again by Kurt Taylor. And we at 7, 6. William Lavelle. William Lavelle just cost Kurt Taylor this
He
match.
literally just cost his man the match.
There's the bell. Halen is your champion. Halen
We have
is
a
your
new
champion.
champ.
Halen is your champion.
Yeah, $10,000.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of steak and eggs.
That's right, brother.
Lavelle, we heard you had a bounty out on St. Clair. The Bunkhouse boys ain't been around in a while. We're fixing to make an appearance. St. Clair, we're here to collect that bounty. Tell them, Big Willie. West Virginia, we're on our way back. We don't care about the tag team titles. It's all about the money. We're coming for the money. St. Clair, it's going to be the end of you, brother. Dead or
And
alive,
fans, here
we're
we are
coming
back
for
with
you.
an awesome tag team match. The returning Bunkhouse Boys going up against our tag team champions, the Universal Heartthrobs. And we're starting off the match with Roger Ham and Bandit in the ring. Roger Ham backing Bandit into the corner, gets a couple of quick blows in, tags in Rip Manson. Rip Manson using the exposed side as a target practice there, going for the bionic elbow. Bandit down on one knee. Oh, and he scrapes the laces of the boots across the face. Bandit seems to be in a little bit of trouble here to begin the match. And now,
and what a match, what a impromptu tag match we have here as the WVCW Tag Team Champions, the Universal Heartthrobs, just calling out the Bunkhouse Boys. The Bunkhouse Boys during the in-between time was talking to referee Cody Green and then accepted the match.
oh, and Rip Manson having some fun with that cowbell over there.
Yeah, Rip Manson, the Hustler Rip Manson, and the good Dr. Roger Ham still have possession of that cowbell that they used to try to hang world-class Eric St. Clair and tried to collect on that bounty.
Well, Rip Manson told me he needed more cowbell, and it seems he's gotten
He normally does. He normally does, no matter what it is.
Willie with those huge clubbing blows. And I don't know that Willie could throw anything but a huge clubbing blow. He's a big man.
Whoa, what a big back body drop that was by Big Willie there onto the good Dr. Roger Ham.
As high as that was, I think you got caught a back bodies drop. There was a couple of bodies.
Yeah, there was a couple bodies there. But let me make this known once again. This is a non-title match, but the tag team champions are involved as Roger just draped over that bottom rope, and now the missus all over Roger Ham.
Yes. And, this is a non-title match, but a win from the Bunkhouse Boys here would put them right at the top of the contenders list. So that, they've got to be thinking they'd like to get the big win.
Yeah, Hustler Rip Manson definitely looking there. Roger Ham not as close as it looks on our camera here. The reds kind of blend together.
Yeah.
But now Big Bandit has turned him towards his buckle. Rip Manson trying to get the fans going, hitting that turnbuckle pad, trying to tell Roger where he's at. Big Willie Blackheart came in. Referee did not see the tag. Referee did not see the tag here.
Oh, no.
As now we have a double team on the other side.
And look at this. Willie just leaning down. He's got that headlock in. He's just leaning down on Roger. And we got another tag that the ref didn't see.
Another tag to Rip, and another tag that the referee Cody Green did not see.
Rip's he's getting frustrated now.
Yeah, Hustler Rip Manson definitely getting frustrated. But let it be known that this is something they've pulled before once or twice.
Yeah, it is. And I got to say, I guess some would say it could be karma coming back on him here. But
and I have a question for you, Jeff, not to cut you off there.
Yes.
But tonight, it's the Nerdy 30 podcast. Tonight, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Blog Talk Radio, Nerdy 30. If you can't find them on Facebook, Nerdy 30s.
Right.
Make sure you put the S in it. And 30.
That's right.
But the talk of tonight, will the talk when you get onto WVCW, will it be about Dave Lynch's retirement announcement?
I don't know how it could be about anything else. This is like a bombshell that's been dropped on us. And Dave Lynch, ever since that night he was on, we had him on the Power Hour one week, and it was probably one of our most well responded to episodes. Everyone loved David Lynch on there. He's very near and dear to the Nerdy 30's heart, so we're actually we're very saddened to hear of his retirement. So yeah, we'll be talking about it for sure.
The crowd definitely getting behind Roger Ham right here, and the Hustler Rip Manson wants nothing more to get a tag and come in there. This is an impromptu match we weren't planning on. It's not on our format sheets, but we have the Universal Heartthrobs right here, WVCW Tag Team titles in a non-title match against the Bunkhouse Boys. Bunkhouse Boys, of course, came out just a few minutes ago and tried to hang world-class Eric St. Clair, collecting that bounty, as we have a big chin buster right there by the Dr. Roger Ham onto Bandit to get out of that rear chin lock.
And that may have bought him the time he needs to get the tag to Rip Manson. No.
Oh, big forearm.
Oh, and there's the
smash, and
tag.
now tag to the Hustler Rip Manson.
Oh, and Rip. Rip coming alive here. Oh.
Big right hand onto Bandit. Now a couple big right hands onto Big Willie Blackheart. Roger Ham now standing up in the turnbuckle. He doesn't look fresh, but he looks ready in case he gets tagged in. What's Hustler going to do with Bandit now?
Oh! And I don't even know what to call that one, Eric.
Unpleasant.
Yes.
For
yes.
Big Willie Blackheart, as Bandit is still the legal man here. Roger Ham in there.
And again.
Oh! And once again.
And I think Roger was trying to grab her. He was going to do the same thing to her.
I think so. Roger with a big whoopee cushion right there.
A screaming whoopee cushion.
Big Willie, of course, is not the legal man. Bandit is. Roger Ham is now the legal man for the Heartthrobs. Referee Cody Green right there trying to get Big Willie out. Bandit reversal.
And Bandit gets him up. Oh!
Big side
what
slam
a
by
side
Bandit.
slam.
Now here comes the lady of the Bunkhouse Boys. Hustler Rip Manson comes in and breaks up the pinfall.
Oh!
And just hits Big Willie Blackheart right there. All over the man.
And referee Cody Green unusually distracted here. And oh no, Bandit's got that cowbell.
Now they've got the cowbell back, just Bandit. Referee Cody Green turns around.
Oh!
Goes to hit the Hustler Rip Manson. Hustler ducks. And he hits his tag partner, Big Willie. Big Willie has definitely not fared very well in this match. The Doctor of Desire ringing that bell now. Referee Cody Green trying to stop.
Cody Green's lost control of this match.
He's lost complete control of this match as Bandit has now slid out. Big Willie has slid out. Are they about to are they going to leave or are they going to stay? What is going to happen here? As Bandit and Big Willie Blackheart, I think, has thought better of this, seeing that the Hustler and Dr. Desire Roger Ham coming after him.
And they're brawling out on the floor.
Referee is at 6. That's 7. Ring the bell. That's it. The Hustler has a hammer. That's it. Both men have been counted out. Fans, we'll be back right after this.
These great series of matches. It's called the Best of the 80s, Volume 1, from Southwest Championship Wrestling. Some of the best wrestling there ever was during the 80s. Some of the best wrestling ever.
History, and I started about 10 years ago, and I was 17 years old, and I got beat to death. Times were different, man. You know, when you came along, and I'm not denying that you worked hard for what you got, but when you came along, it was a whole different crew of guys that were taking care of people. When I was there, it was Scotty Blaze, and that guy took me on the road, taught me as much as anybody's ever taught me, but there was a real personal moment between him and I when he had his heart attack. And, you know, easiest way I can put this is he said some things that showed me where his heart was, and so it made me want to show him where his heart was. And so I did. Pretty much Scotty Blaze is going to rot in hell for what he said to me, and I'm going to send him there.
I become the first ever West Virginia heavyweight champion. For 8.5 years, I have laid claim to that title. I stand here before you tonight claiming to be the West Virginia heavyweight champion, and I will prove it very, very soon. Whether they like it, whether you like it, or whether you like it, I am the best, and I'll prove it when I'm ready to prove it.
And here we go with our main event as we have Mad Dog David Lynch and Benny Conley taking on the team of Sean Cruz and the man that is the #1 contender to the man that has joined us here at the table. He is Frank the Tank Parker, the #1 contender to our WVCW heavyweight champion, Scott Rains, and welcome back, sir. Welcome to the table. I'm sure you have a big interest in this match here.
Oh, I've got a huge interest in this match. If you guys have noticed, this guy has come back, and he's made all kinds of waves. He's already made his way into being #1 contender for the belt. He's made things very, very personal. So I'm taking it personal. I'm not a very happy champion right now, so I'm scouting.
Oh, he wants to lay claim that he is still the undisputed heavyweight champion in professional wrestling in West Virginia.
Well, the last time I checked at Miracle on the Mountain, I was the one whose hand was raised, and I'm the one that's carrying this title. So as far as I'm concerned, he's crying over spilt milk, and he needs to let go of the past. Right now there's a new champ, and I don't plan on losing this belt anytime soon.
Well, as Eric said, though, certainly, this is giving you a chance as this match goes to scout. Maybe see where Frank Parker's at right now in the ring, where his style's developed, where it's evolved to. This is something that you could probably store for later on when you
absolutely.
do have your match.
Absolutely. I've known Frank for a very, very, very long time. We go way back, and a lot of people that know the history between us and Jimmy Valiant and the wrestling camp and all that good stuff. So, I mean, at one point in time, you want to talk about two people that were ever the best of friends, and so it's really sad to where it's become now. So I know what this guy's capable of in the ring, but it's been a while. So I want to see if he's got any new tricks up his sleeve, if there's anything that I need to watch out for, any surprises.
So point blank, I guess my question for you would be, at this point, do you consider Frank Parker a threat to your title?
Absolutely. I would consider any person that's hungry, any person that is in this business should be in this business to try and take this belt. So, yes, when I won this thing, that just put a big bullseye on me as far as I'm concerned. And I've got a big, big, tall mountain in that ring right now. Oh, kick out. Good.
Kick out by Benny Conley. Now, you two have talked about the WVCW heavyweight title, but let's not put anything too far to the side. Mad Dog David Lynch and Benny Conley, Jeff, you know this for sure. They've had their troubles the last couple of weeks right here on our television program, and now we see them out here as a unit. Looks to be like maybe things are okay in the world of Conley and Lynch. They've had their...
Here we go. Okay, so nothing's changed. Great. So he's back to his old tricks.
As he's talking about Frank Parker there and Sean Cruz, as we've seen a big suplex there by Sean Cruz on the Benny Conley. Well, goes for the pin. 1, 2 count there by Sean Cruz on the Benny Conley. Of course, the fans all over the referee saying that they did not tag. But are the problems done with Mad Dog David Lynch and Benny Conley? Because if you think that if they are not finished, then, of course, no offense to you, Frank Parker and Sean Cruz have the advantage in this tag team match.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, at the moment, it seems like things are back to the way they used to be. I can only hope so, because this is a team the fans love here in WVCW.
Well, I mean, the main thing that you're going to have to think about with this is look at who they're going against. We're talking about Sean Cruz and Frank the Tank Parker. If they're not on the same page, if they're not a cohesive unit, they're not going to win. It's not going to work. You've got to be a team. And right now, I don't know. They've been pretty shaky lately. So,
well, Sean Cruz throwing Benny Conley over into no man's land. You don't want to be in your opponent's corner, especially in a tag team match with big guys like this. It's Frank Parker taking it all to Benny Conley. Big right hand into the turnbuckle. Now grabbing the referee, telling the referee that he needs to shut some of these fans up, but he can't do that. Scotty Rains standing up here beside me, looking dead at Frank Parker, as we've seen a double team move right there in the ring. Frank Parker doing what he does best right there in the ring and not paying no mind to Scott Rains. Now, Scott Rains, do you feel a little intimidated by that or a little bit shunned by the fact that he's not paying you any attention out here?
I would say I feel a little bit shunned, to be complete and totally honest with you. It's a head game. He knows I'm sitting here. He knows I'm staring him down. He knows I'm watching. And whether he wants to try and hide it or not, I'm in his head as well, and you could see it all over his face.
Well, he saw you come out here during our commercial break. He saw you come out and join us here right before Mad Dog David Lynch and Benny Conley came out. So he knows you're here. Mm-hmm. He knows you're here. He knows you're sitting here. But, like any true professional, I guess this match is more focused onto the task at hand as we see a tag there. Frank Parker tagging back in as Sean Cruz biting the top of the head of Benny Conley. And a couple big right hands right there behind the referee.
Pounded on that forehead.
Oh, now he looks at you. Now he pays attention to you.
Exactly what we were just talking about. He just gave away. No poker face right there. I'm in his head as well. No matter how confident he wants to try and act, let me tell you something. He's well aware that I'm out here. He and I got some payback for Frank the Tank Parker.
Yeah, Frank Parker just acknowledging the fact that he is out here. Fans, don't forget, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at WVCW TV. You can also follow our heavyweight champion on Twitter as well. Follow him and his tour, wherever his band may be playing next. Who knows? You may see him on stage next with Taylor Swift. I mean,
Wow, really?
Big difference between that
Yeah,
and
Black Label Society, yeah. Oh, did you watch that?
Oh! Hey, man, Benny Conley really needs the tag here.
Yeah.
He has suffered in this match quite a bit.
And I don't know if you could catch it on the screen that we just had right there, but when Frank Parker got out, he kind of gave a little glare over here to the table. Not too much to really matter, but he's still keeping you in his peripheral vision.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Frank the Tank Parker, that guy's no joke, man. I mean, you know, he's been around. He's done it all. And
clothesline there by Benny Conley.
That was what he needed.
Wow.
Mad Dog David Lynch down as well. I didn't really see what happened
Benny,
there.
Come on.
Sean Cruz actually put him out. Benny needs the tag as bad as he's ever needed it right now.
Oh, this isn't good.
Sean Cruz, first one to
And
it.
look at this Benny looking for the tag.
Benny
good.
Conley
He's not there.
looking for the tag. He's not there. Frank Parker gets tagged in. Mad Dog David Lynch, as you said, was knocked down by Sean Cruz.
Oh, no.
Turns into Frank Parker.
I know how this feels. I know how this feels.
What strength about Frank Parker?
Good
Man.
Frank Parker just knocks a man down. Sean Cruz cutting David Lynch off of the pass. 1, 2, 3. He
Pointing
points
at the
over to
champ.
you.
I see you, big boy.
Points over to
I
the
see him.
champ. Scott Reigns, as he goes for the cover, your winners are your winners are Frank the Tank Parker and Sean Cruz, and I know you're just waiting till the day. He's telling you right here, one day.
Reigns not backing down, though, Eric.
Fact, if he never lost it, so this is a huge mountain for me to climb. All the talking is done, all the whining, all the complaining. When I put those shoulders down, I pin him 1, 2, 3. I will be the undisputed WVCW heavyweight champion.
Ahead of you, and you're going to be around a long time after I'm gone, man. May 31st at Miracle on the Mountain will be my very last wrestling match. After that, I'm going to retire.
Good.
Benny is a heck of a talented young man. He's going in the right direction.
Another chair. Somebody needs to get out here right now. This is chaos.
He's still rough. He's got some rough edges on him, you know.
Just a vacant look. Oh, and that he puts down a ref.
And after what you just showed me and what you just showed these people, I'm questioning whether or not you're going to have much of a career left. Because if it's the last thing I do before I hang my boots up, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to make sure that everybody, including you, never forgets my name.